Hey Greenwich, how we doing, you beautiful shaggers? Are we well? We good, yeah? I'm not shagging tonight. Look at me, I look like the Pringles guy, don't I? I do, don't I? Yeah. By choice as well. I'll tell you, stop laughing. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I grew up in Hemel Hempstead in a council estate with an Irish immigrant mum from Dublin who was pro-IRA, and in England, I know, and in the 90s with an English Cockney racist of a dad, right? Yeah, and it was difficult for me growing up because I'd get bullied for having an Irish mum. Some of the insults I'd get was this: your mum's a potato munching pope shagging bitch. Which is quite harsh when you're 7 years old to get that, you know. But I was always told to stand up to your bullies. So I looked at them in the eye and went, do you mind? I'm trying to eat my breakfast here, dads. Yeah, dad's a racist, he's a thinker. But no, I'll tell you, I was in Hemel Hempstead, I went to one of the worst schools there, and I was considered a high achiever. I've got 3 GCSEs to my name, and I'm considered the best that my school's got to offer. The best. I failed so many subjects. I failed PE. I mean, how do you fail physical education, you know? But I had to do personal survival in my curriculum. And I tell you what is true, personal survival is when you do a gig in the arsehole of nowhere, let's say Sudbury, Suffolk, and you miss your last train, and a homeless man goes, hey, mate, I'll trade your trainers for a bag of ketamine. I mean, joke's on him, because that best ket I've ever had, you know? But I also had to do street dance at my school for this. And I was paired up with these girls. I said, listen, ladies, for the last minute of this dance, I'm going to do the worm. Do you know the worm, guys? Do you know the worm? Yeah, fantastic. You're not going to see it tonight, but I had to do the worm. I know, I'm sorry, I'm a little cock tease. But no, I got ready to do the worm, right. On the night, I'm about 16 stone, 5'2" in Lycra, and I run on stage and I belly flop to do the worm. But I can't belly flop now because I've got Crohn's disease, so I might shit myself, right, guys? Yeah, sorry, the guy with the card, you're about to see my arsehole, mate. So I got ready to do the worm, and I've never practiced it before. I just assumed I could do it. So I'm laying there in front of 200 people, and I'm panicking. And I just started to shag the floor. I'm like humping the floor, giving it a good old shag. I'm a virgin, so I don't know what I'm doing. But I look, and I see my dad's in the front row. Absolutely traumatised. Like I said earlier, he's a bigot, he's a racist. The other day, he called me gay because I said the word however in a sentence. Yeah. So you can see why he's upset. His firstborn shagging the life out the floor. My mum's Irish Catholic throwing the holy water at me. I'm like, Alison, stop it. You're turning me on, you dirty cow. You know. I'm doing that for about 30 seconds. Shania Twain, Man, I Feel Like a Woman's what we're dancing to, right? And I stand up and there's just silence. Everyone's traumatised what they've just seen, right? But this lady in the front row, she points at my crutch. I've got an erection and I didn't know what to do. I'm all awkward, I'm a virgin, I didn't know what to do. So I started to try and bow. And as I'm bowing, my dad stands up and he screams at me, you better not suck yourself off, son. That's why we're in therapy, guys. I've already told that joke a few times on stage, and I brought my dad to the first time for that joke. And I said, Dad, what was your thoughts on that? And he went, I don't really, thought I enjoyed the story, but I didn't enjoy the fact that you said I stood up and said that. I sat down and said that. And I was like, let me get this straight. I've called you a racist, a homophobic bigot, but your issue is that I've made you more active in the story. I tell you what, guys, I'm trying to stop drinking. I get way too carried away when I drink. I'm one of those, wandering drunks like Dora the Explorer off on a little adventure. I woke up in a field this summer. I'm 30 years old, woke up in a field, right? And I was on the marching powder as well, and I was on a massive come down, right? And this lady comes over to me. She goes, you all right? And I said, no, I think I've gone blind. I can't see. She goes, no, you're not blind, mate. You've got something on your heads. KFC buckets. And look, I was raised Irish Catholic, but when the Colonel restored my sight, finger licking good, you know. But yeah, so, oh God, what else? What I try and do with my comedy, guys, I try and promote myself with stickers of my beautiful face with QR codes, right? And I've been sticking them in service station toilets up and down this country. Yeah, I know, it's terrible promo because the people that follow you are lorry drivers. And yeah, I mean, I've had about 12 lorry drivers send me unsolicited dick pics, you know. Some of them are big old weapons, and, some are, and I thought I saw you, Chris, earlier, I recognise you. I'm only saying 'cause you ain't got a card now. I've got too cocky. But about 3 weeks ago, I got a message from a guy named Tony. He went, "Hey, Jake, I've just seen your sticker at Telford service station toilets. Look what I've done." And he sent a picture of that sticker, and underneath he wrote the word wanker. And I thought, fair play, you've mugged me off. But his Instagram wasn't private, so I turned his face into a sticker. And last week in Leicester service station toilets, after my poo, I stuck it on the toilet door. And I went, "Hey, Tony, do you remember me? You called me a wanker not long ago. Look what I've done with your face." And I sent him a picture, and underneath I had wrote sex offender.